Okay, we have a inequality that we need to solve that's involving absolute values. So just so we know what's happening here and we kind of get a concept of what's happening. Let's say that that is my x minus 2, and presumably the other one, 2x minus 1, is going to be a little bit steeper. And it's going to look something more like that. So we're looking for the 2 points, this point right here and this point right here, where the yellow line is above the pink line. Now, obviously, it could look slightly different, but for it to be greater than, that's likely what we're going to be looking at. So in order to do that, whenever we solve an inequality, we solve it normally with 2x plus 1. And then we're also going to solve it by negating the first factor. So if I negate that, I get negative x plus 2 is, and I could just use equal signs with this actually. And because all we're doing is we're finding where do they intersect, okay? So if we know where they intersect, we can handle this. So working on this side, I would end up with x equals negative 3. So that's one intersection point. And here I would get 3x equals 1, and x equals 1/3. So what I'm proposing is this is what I think it looks like. So I'm just going to do a sign diagram. I know that it intersects at negative 3. I know that it intersects again at 1/3. I'm just going to test something in the middle. So if I sub in 0 here, so 0 minus 2, and I'm going to my original equation, 2 times 0 plus 1, well, that is 2, and 2 is in fact greater than 1. So we know that our yellow function is above the pink function at that point. Now I can test before and after as well, like if I, just to make sure that that's actually what's happening. So if I did 1 minus 2 absolute value, because I'm picking a point over here, that would be the number 1, is that actually greater than or equal to 2 times 1 plus 1? Well, 1 minus 2 absolute value would be 1. Is 1 greater than 3? It's not. So we know that that function is under, and if we test it over here, we would get the same results. So what we know is the places where this is above the other one, is on the domain x such that x is between negative 3 and 1/3, and x is a real number. I hope that helps. I think that oftentimes just doing a sign diagram when you're dealing with an inequality is our best bet, because it's easy to find the intersections. We just got to figure out what's going on those parts of that intersection. I hope that's helpful.